What is going on today, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This video is gonna be kind of all over the place because I work on my car in my hotel parking lot and I can only do a little bit each day before it gets dark after work. So I apologize if it is all over the place, but stay tuned because some good stuff happens. So I got my radio put in, but I kind of just hacked it together. So I actually got a harness for it. Picked them up the old Walmart. And I also got new speakers because the 1990s speakers, they're so bad. They're very blown out. And I don't have speakers in my doors, so now I will. So first step is throwing this harness in. Oh, there's lots of plugs. I need this one. It's crazy that they have the right plug for my 1990 240, but they do. Okay, so this end goes in there. I also need one for the 4-prong. Oh god, we might be cooked, chat. They make it pretty self-explanatory, like yellow goes with yellow, red goes with red, etc. The only issue is I cut some of these the other day when I was angry, and I'm gonna have to focus, please. I'm gonna have to splice on to the ends of some of those, so that's not great, but we'll make it work. Okay, our new wiring harness is all hooked up. It looks significantly cleaner with the connectors than the spliced together crap I had before. So now we move to the back and we test. Oh, we don't test, we put in the new speakers. These are old junky Nissan speakers. You can see they're quite literally falling apart. Oh, I just tore that apart with my hand. So these need to go. And these are our new Sony speakers. They look pretty good, so hopefully they're loud and they work good. So we got our old junky speaker out. Here's our new one. This is the mounting bracket that the speaker goes on. Those OEM screws are too short for this, so we're gonna have to send these long ones that came with the speakers and just self-tap the rest in, I guess. Well, this is why Phillips screws suck. None of them went in, and these ones went in sideways, because I guess that's the direction that it was going, so that's awful. These speaker holders are probably really expensive, because it's a 240, and everything's expensive, so that's... I mean, it's already broke this one, so I'm not that upset about it, but the speaker's in, and it's not moving, so we're like probably okay to put it back in. Just gotta do the wiring real quick. That's pretty self-explanatory. And then hook her in. Alright, so I can't actually play them because YouTube copyright, but I put the right one you guys saw me put in, and it sounds so good. Like, they actually sound fire compared to these old junky ones. Yeah, I'm so happy with the way it sounds. I'll actually be able to like turn it up and hear it, because I don't have the speakers in the doors are not there. I have speakers to put in, but the wiring up there is gonna be a little less plug and play because I don't have the wiring harnesses for the doors, so that's gonna take me a little longer, and that's not happening tonight. So I found these tiny self-tappers I have for this side, and it came out so much cleaner than the other side. So I'm probably gonna take that side off and put these screws in, because this is a lot better than that ugly mess. But I'm gonna wire this up and then fix that side, and then I'll show you guys the finished product. Alright, the next step in our interior rebuild is the steering wheel. This is the old one, 1990s Nissan. I'm missing the center thing. It's kind of ugly. And this is our new one. It's actually my sim wheel, but it's road rated. And we have our SFI rated NRG quick release. So I've been waiting on the hub adapter so I can put the quick release on, and that just came in, so we're gonna throw that all on right now. Unfortunately, before I do this, I just realized I need to go pick up some hardware because I have the hardware that came with the quick release is on the steering wheel, or maybe it came with the steering wheel, but I need hardware to go from the back side of the quick release to the hub. So I'm gonna go pick that up right now, and then we will get back to putting the wheel on. So, oh, C8 on some nice wheels. If you guys were wondering, auto parts stores do not have hardware, but a hardware store does have hardware. Who would have thought? Look at this, look at the wheels on this C8. Not a big Corvette guy, but she got some big chrome johns. Kind of fire, not gonna lie. Anyways, let's go put this quick release on. Now, the hardest part about doing a steering wheel is getting the old wheel off. Watch this. Fucking stuck on there like a mother trucker. Gonna give it some wax. Nothing. Very advanced techniques for this. Not going well. There we go. Fire techniques. We have our hammer right here. Oh, I hit my mirror. Help me. Turns out the method was leaning the seat back and kicking the crap out of it, but look at this. Ready? Ta-da! I just realized I forgot to video my whole drive, but this thing looks very good. I'll show you guys some better angles after. This is just driving proof. Ooh, still no power steering. Here is the final look. Looks absolutely sick. Like, that's so fire. Sorry, my shadow. That's so fire. Look at that. And it's quick release too. And it does the ding. It does the ding. Oh yeah. Interior is starting to look dialed. Next step this week is getting, ooh, that light is really bright. Getting the rest of the center console put back together. I have, if you guys saw my last video, I have the HVAC controls and I have this vent up top that I have to repair because it is, oh, this is a better angle. It's cracked. I don't know, it like kind of fell out and it cracked, but I have that to repair, and then the car will be looking pretty good. There's a couple more pieces I need. So I have this and I have this, but I need the piece that covers the rest of this and the radio bezel. I don't have that. All right, next step in our interior rebuild is the center vent. So you can see I have the vent here, but it is very broken. Let's get some better lighting. I have like half of the shroud and the other half is right here. So of course we have our Gorilla Glue and our Oreos, and we're gonna stuff the Oreos in the gaps, and then no, but I'm gonna glue the rest of this back together and then throw the vent in the dash. All right, so the glue's all dry and it doesn't look terrible. I wish I knew where this piece was. I lost it, I'm gonna be honest. So now we're just gonna plug it in that hole. Hell yeah, look at that. Last piece of the puzzle is the HVAC controls. I might need to go get some hardware for that. I don't think I have the hardware to mount it. Yeah, I'm gonna get some hardware, but Looks pretty good. Next step for heat is getting the heater core and the blower motor in. But I think that will be in the next video. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what I decide to get done this week. All right, so the last step of this interior rebuild, until I get new, some new trim pieces that I'm missing, is cleaning up the wiring. There's a lot of mess. Let me show you guys. Like down here, I want to clean all that up. This is under the center console, but you can kind of see it through here. We're gonna clean all of that up. And there's a couple other spots under the other side of the dash and the trunk. I have electrical tape to wrap the wires in to make it all black, and then I have zip ties to hide the wires so they're not visible. So let's get to it. This is what it looks like before. Big mess. And the after. Look at how much better that looks. All right, see, look how much better that looks. Like when this is plugged in, you can't see all the bright colored wires in there. This is all nice and black, and it looks so much cleaner. All right, so this is our current trunk wiring mess. See, we got a bunch of wires hanging there, a whole bunch of junk in here. We are making really good progress back here. It's kind of hot. I'm sweating, but I'll show you guys what we got so far. So instead of this going over here, we have it tucked up over there now, and I got this all tucked away. That all gets covered up, so I'm not worried about wrapping that. And you can see this stuff's all wrapped. Nice. This is all wrapped. No more loose wires hanging out. We're up to right here. I still gotta finish this side, get this all tucked up, and I might delete the automatic seat belts because they're kind of ugly and they don't work. So what's the point of having them? Huge news. While I was back here cleaning up the wiring, I decided I would finish wiring up my fuel gauge that I started wiring last time I took the sender out. I just had to connect it to the rest of the chassis harness. And look at this, guys. Working fuel gauge. It's actually going to be so clutch because I can like know how much gas my car has. Like basically I just get gas like every 2 days just to be safe. Even if I'm not driving far, I'll get gas like once a week. But if I'm like go on any kind of trip, I get gas before I leave and when I get to wherever I'm going. So it will be clutch to actually know how much gas I have. I still got to wrap up a few things back here. Basically just clean this wiring up a little bit, wrap all that, and then I have a new cover coming in for this, but I'm just going to tape over it for now because I'm trying to figure out why there's so much dirt coming into my car. So I'm trying to fix this problem where all the sand keeps coming in my hatch, and I know it's coming through these holes. I thought it was this vent, but the real issue is the rust holes. You can see the ground there and through there. So I'm eventually gonna fix the rust, but right now I'm going to tape a trash bag over the hole so no more dust can get in. All right, so the last step of our interior cleaning is vacuuming the inside out. I could wait till I go home this weekend and use the shop vac, but it's only $1.50 and I get 5 minutes with this car wash vacuum. So we're gonna vacuum it all out. Get all this nasty dirt and dust out of there. This is the before. All crusty, dusty. Just did a quick vacuum to get it looking better. I need to wash it actually because all that stuff is stained on. It's not loose dirt. I also vacuumed the interior a little bit, got it looking a little nicer than it was. Like I said, I just wanted to clean it up a little bit for now to see if the trash bags are actually stopping the dust from coming in. If they are, then I'll do a nice detail, but I'm not going to do a nice detail and then ruin the detail in 5 minutes of driving down the road. But yeah, that is about it. I just have to put the seats back in. I'll show you guys that, and then we'll close out this video. All right, we are fully back together, and overall, I think it came out amazing. I'll get you guys some beauty shots. Overall, looks awesome. I still gotta finish cleaning up the dash area. That will be in the next video, along with some other stuff up by the firewall. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you stayed this far, make sure to leave a comment, let me know. I will catch you guys in the next one. See you later.